Now, you may be sitting there asking yourself, without police officers, who would let criminals go free and possibly set them up to be future millionaires? Check out this story.
It is video that is difficult to watch and has not been seen publicly until now. A Medina County Sheriff's deputy capturing on camera the shooting of a teenager in the eye at close range with a high propulsion pepper spray gun. A warning that some of the footage that you're about to see in this story may not be suitable for all viewers.
I'm gonna hit him now. Hey, what?
Deputy that you see there was convicted of felony assault. Prosecutors say the teen has traumatic and permanent injuries to his eye. KSAT investigates still in Collier explores what led to that fateful encounter.
It's June 19th, 2023, after 10 p.m. as Medina County Sheriff's Deputy Jonathan Nunemaker pulls over a BMW along Highway 90 in Castroville.
Hey, shut it off! Shut it off! Stick your hands out the window, now!
The man taken into custody.
Do not move.
What am I arrested for?
I didn't say you're under arrest.
Will later be identified as 17-year-old Brandon Sanchez.
Okay, keep that in mind. 17 years old. We're going to find that he stole this BMW at gunpoint, so I don't feel sorry at all for this guy. But keep in mind, this 17-year-old is cuffed in the back seat of a police cruiser.
The vehicle was stolen from a robbery at gunpoint in San Antonio just 4 hours earlier and contained a large quantity of drugs, a pellet gun resembling an AR-style rifle, and Sanchez's girlfriend, who is a minor. What transpired in this gas station parking lot over the next hour will change the course of the lives of the suspect and deputy forever. Body camera footage recorded by a Castroville Police Department officer shows Nunemaker becoming more and more agitated.
Kick my door again, you're gonna get hemmed up.
I didn't kick your door.
Sit there and shut up.
The deputy's attempts to inventory.
The officer obviously becomes more and more agitated because he's low IQ, he's insecure, and he takes advantage of people who are already cuffed in the backseat of a patrol cruiser. What does it matter if they're kicking? They can't hurt anything back there. It's built for being kicked. It's built for being headbutted. And yet this cop is going to lose his cool because he doesn't like what the kid's doing in the back seat. So he's going to deploy this pepper spray gun into his eyeball. You got to be kidding me.
What's inside the stolen car, interrupted time and again by Sanchez, who demands to know when he'll be taken to jail.
Is he seriously doing this? I'm gonna hit him. Can you hang on for a second? Ted, I'm gonna hit him. I'm done with this.
Nunemaker at one point retrieves leg shackles from his vehicle, but fails to put them on Sanchez, who continues to cause a commotion.
Watch out!
Flex, mother, I dare you.
Bro, chill out, bro. You just hit the out of my head.
After the 7th interruption, Nunemaker pulls out his department-issued pepper spray gun.
What the
Hey,
and fires it into the handcuffed Sanchez's eye from about 3.5 feet away. The teen screams in pain, unable to wipe his face, as Nunemaker calls for paramedics, telling a deputy supervisor minutes later.
Is he chill now?
I don't know. I haven't heard him kicking my windows. Well, you know, it's a great equalizer, isn't it?
The distance from which this...
It's a greedy pleasure. They're saying they're doing this on body and dash cam. They're saying this on body and dash cam. They know they're being recorded and they say it anyway. They can't even stop themselves. That is truly a psychopath. So when you ask the question, do psychopaths become cops or do cops become psychopaths? People like this Nunemaker guy answer the question in spades.
Shot was placed was definitely way too close.
Chris Heitman is sheriff of Marys County, Missouri, and runs the less lethal instructor program for deputies statewide there.
You know, I can agree with a certain level of force, but that level arose way too high with
a certain level. This guy, I can agree with a certain level of force. The kid is 17. He's handcuffed and he's in the back of a locked up patrol cruiser. What do you mean a certain level of force? The guy's already apprehended. You would only use force to apprehend somebody.
That type of deployment with that type of percussion weapon.
Other law enforcement in Medina County agreed. Castroville police at the scene notified their chain of command. Medina County Sheriff's Office leadership was then informed.
Tell me if you don't think it's kind of funny the way this guy moves. He kind of moves like one of those gas station robots. Watch this.
And the case was handed over to the Texas Rangers. Less than a month after this incident, Nunamaker was indicted by a grand jury.
What's going on with that?
Investigators determined the pepper spray had been discharged from the weapon at a speed of over 400 miles per hour. The solution, measuring at 4 million Scoville units, nearly twice as pungent as the chip from the infamous one-chip challenge. At trial in May, it took the jury less than an hour of deliberations to convict Nunamaker on both counts of aggravated assault by a public servant. He was given 7 years probation and is no longer eligible to maintain a peace officer's license.
Wait, 7 years probation? You mean this cop doesn't see 1 day of jail time? You got to be kidding me. If you or I did this to a cop or to anyone else, given those same circumstances, we would go to jail. This is the thin blue line of tyranny, once again, the thin blue line of preferential treatment and qualified immunity, all wrapped up into one.
License.
A lot of it was emotion. The officer was acting on emotion. You could tell he was getting extremely frustrated by the video, and he acted out of emotion rather than the training he was probably provided.
See, all that pain is by yourself.
You brought this on yourself. All this pain came on you because of you, not because of me.
Lots of poor choices tonight.
For KSAT Investigates,
Walk this way.
I'm Dylan Collier.
Medina County prosecutors said Sanchez's permanent injuries to his left eye, including blindness that is unlikely to ever resolve. Sanchez confirmed this in a phone call with KSAT this week, telling us he is planning to have surgery to hopefully regain some of his vision. He's currently serving 6 years deferred adjudication in the San Antonio robbery case.
6 years deferred adjudication means he's only going to be on probation. He's not going to see jail time. So the cop who committed the crime doesn't see jail time. The criminal who actually committed a real crime, armed robbery with a firearm, or what people perceive to be a firearm, in grand theft auto, doesn't see jail time because of the immature, evil actions of Mr. Law Enforcement officers. So what's going on here? Not only that, this kid might get a couple $1 million from this lawsuit. They're probably going to settle it, and he's going to make a whole lot of money. So not only did you not stop crime, but you left a criminal out on the streets because he's just got deferred adjudication. He's got probation, and you're probably going to put a lot of money in this criminal's pocket because of the criminal actions of the law enforcement agent who also won't see 1 day of jail for his crimes.
Now, Nunamaker's attorneys declined to comment to KSAT. The former deputy appealed his convictions to the 4th Court of Appeals in San Antonio, but he dismissed the case August 26th.
So again, I don't feel sorry for any criminal, but you know, if you were handcuffed in the back of this guy's car, he would have done the same thing to you. But I wouldn't have been kicking or anything like that. But still, nobody deserves this kind of treatment from law enforcement. Once you're in their custody, it's their responsibility to ensure your safety. Got no love for the criminal, but I also got no love for this cop. And yet not one of the criminals in this situation saw any jail time. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, grab a shirt, become a channel member, but more importantly, understand in times of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. I will see you in the next video.